ringleader was the one he was in broadcast with. And
yeah, but like I could barely talk last night. My voice was going in and out, and
Look, I gotta say, after that,
I like a little bit of round ball this evening. How about y'all, ladies and gentlemen? I feel a little bit of the little bitty white ball, white round looking ball with red laces. I feel about that today. So welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coach Bulldog Johnny Twitch channel. Alas, and on my OTC account over there on YouTube, the Tribal Chief Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. Let me tell y'all something before we get started with this broadcast today. Here. Want to say thank y'all to everybody last night that tuned in to what became a shit fest and excuse my language on that. I don't use that term lightly, but I almost, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not going to say this out loud on my stream where people will hear this, but if it wasn't after what happened last night, and I'm especially bringing this up on YouTube just in case some individuals wants to sneak into my channel and start trouble. Well, I tell you this, if you want to sneak in my channel and start trouble, you listen back to the beginning of this video as to what I said before you start your trouble. But if it wasn't for two particular people in this party chat, I probably would not be sitting here right now doing this broadcast if it wasn't for them. One of them helped me out last night. The other one, I didn't catch that person's message till after I woke up last night. So basically, let me give you a recap as to what went on last night. So basically, we had a war last night, and on my YouTube channel, we had a major war last night with a certain individual. Not gonna name any damn names, but we had enough of that shit last night. But to make a long story short, what happened last night was we called a person out about their sister not being real, being a voice changer. Well, it turned into a shit show, but we ended up winning. My Twitch channel said I was telling the truth. Well, this person comes into my Twitch channel starting trouble. He gets immediately banned on Twitch because of some of the words he said last night. But if you think about what we said last night in this broadcast and the evidence I played, everything adds up to be right. But here's the thing. You don't, and I repeat, you don't do what you did at the end of that broadcast last night, because that right there, and I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, I should have tagged the person that said it, or the two people that said it in my YouTube short earlier, but if I do that, that's just going to keep it going that much more, and we don't need that. But as I'm going to raise up my hat right here, I think y'all understand what we're talking about. So last night, towards the end of that Fortnite stream that we were playing, that we were letting y'all listen to on here, where they were talking about us last night, trying to make us out to look bad when we've got all the information we need. It was said by an individual that this person made fun of my birthmark on my head that I was born with that cannot be removed. Okay, now, and then, but there were two people that had funny sayings about it last night, funny different things they said about it. But here's the thing: you don't know. As Shaggy said last night, you don't know the pure hell I went through in school with that motherfucking shit. Every day, somebody would be saying some kind of shit about it every single day. And I tell you what, I come this close to doing something last night I didn't want to do, but like I said, after they said what they said last night, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, And if y'all want to hate on me, go right ahead and hate on me. What's up, Mr. Endurance? Thank you for tuning in. My moderator on Twitch that kicked out Mighty Shark last night. After last night's episode, I feel a lot better after last night. But like I said, at the end of the broadcast, what people say about somebody else's birthmark is uncalled for. That right there should lose them two people, Mighty Shark on YouTube and Stevie the G16. That should lose them a considerable amount of YouTube subscribers. If anybody watched those two play last night, they should have lost a lot of YouTube followers for doing that, because YouTube is not a place that you come on here and pick on people about that mess. And besides, you almost made me give up YouTube and Twitch last night, because like I said, if it wasn't for two certain individuals in this party right now, I probably wouldn't be sitting here in this camera. Well, I said two certain individuals, but the one that said that was the main one. My sister here was the main one that said it. The other one I didn't catch. The other one I didn't catch his message till after I woke up. But
to check his phone.
The what?
I need Hinder to check his phone real quick.
But what was so funny, let me tell y'all what was so funny before I get started with this broadcast about what my sister did last night. So she messaged me when I was going through, I had contemplating ending the whole entire thing last night. Not talking about on YouTube or Twitch, I'm talking about me in general. Well, she comes out and says that that she don't want to lose the best brother she has. And I had went off to sleep. When she posted that on my Facebook and didn't know it till I got up. Well, when I went off to sleep, I got woke up because not only did I have to go to the bathroom, but I was sitting there. All of a sudden, I had a dream come to me, and she said that in a dream, and I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? So I get up, turn my phone back on, and there stood the exact same thing she told me on the phone on my Facebook. And I thought it to be pretty funny when I saw it because of the way it was done. I mean, seriously, I thought it'd be pretty funny. But I tell you, I had this poor thing last night. I had my sister in a bad way last night. I'm talking about I was told by individuals that she about damn near lost it last night. And not in a bad way neither.
No, wait. So guys, if y'all watching his
okay, let me set
YouTube channel and all that, but I'm his cousin. I mean sister.
Wait a minute. Dang it.
So they've been
okay.
talking about me too and all that, but I really don't. I don't care. But yeah, he was trying to take his own life, and I stopped him, and I'm glad, because I lost my mind. I was crying. Bro, when I said I was crying, I couldn't talk. You could ask Shaggy.
So while she's mentioning that, I want to say we've got Spencer Schwellenbach on the hill today for us. They have Michael Lorenzen. So there's your lineups. Here's your pitching matchup. And now let's return back to Cool Girl, ladies and gentlemen. So carry on, Wayward Son.
So, yeah, basically, they were making fun of his birthmark, that he can't help it. I have one myself too. So it really don't even matter, because
yeah, but like I was saying about that though too, see, people don't realize, and Shaggy's seen it. Shaggy has seen this, because like Shaggy said, me and him went to school together. He's seen how people would give me pure every day. Every day I would be standing up. The only way I could get people to leave me alone when I was in school was to go over there and stand over with Shaggy and them, because people would not leave me the fuck alone about it. And the only reason, there were two places in the school I could go to when I was getting bullied like that about that. One was over there to the locker room because I knew if I could get in there to the locker room where Coach Grant was at, he'd be the one to make me to stop me from beating the hell out of somebody. Put it that way. And then Shaggy and them calls. Every time they would come over starting trouble with me like that around Shaggy and them, they would see Shaggy standing over. They would want to start, but then when Shaggy would get on to them, they leave him alone, because if they didn't leave him alone, they knew they was gonna be on Shaggy's next diss track. Trust me, he had a lot of diss tracks in school on people.
Just saying, if y'all have kids, don't let them get bullied. Do something about it. Go to the school. Go to the freaking principal.
And speaking of that, I have seen this, and before we continue on with this broadcast, while I'm not going to be talking the gameplay stuff right now, I'm just going to be playing while I'm talking, but let me tell y'all something crazy. I watched this show once on, I watched the show on the if y'all remember the years ago, a lot of these kids nowadays don't remember it, but I vaguely remember it because it was toward the tail end of when I was born. It was a big thing on Friday nights. It was called 2020 with Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters, but now they put 2020 on the Investigation Discovery Channel. And I was watching on there one day about this girl named Megan Meyer, who she was a heavyset type gal, and nobody liked her. She was the same way I was doing. But here's what was so funny: this person on Facebook, it was one of her neighbors down the road, caused her to kill herself because he made a fake account with a boy on it, and she fell in love with the boy, and then turned around and he ended up. She was being catfished and ended up hanging herself in the shower. And her mother went and started this foundation called the Megan Meyer Foundation. I actually contacted when I was going through, but after I saw that,
in the air to left center,
I was thinking about it one day, and I called the woman at the foundation, the girl's mother, and I talked to her. And I was sitting there telling her in detail as to what's went on with me my entire life. You would think what I told her didn't make no sense, but son, let me tell you something. I told her the way I was doing when I was in school. I had this woman, after 5 minutes, she was already squalling, man, because I had told her the way I was doing, especially when your second grade teacher, when you're at elementary school, a woman comes by. Now, this right here is the most tragic story of my entire childhood right here. But so one of my teachers that I had in second grade at elementary school, we used to have this old pole. It's called a tetherball pole. Everybody that knows what tetherball is, it's like a volleyball tied around a string, and you hit it around one side of the pole till somebody misses or some kind of something. I don't know what it was, but. So somebody had put me at the tether. I was over at the tetherball pole doing something one day, and this one person, who was a mean human being, was over there taking his belt off and was beating me with his belt at the tetherball pole. Now here's what the crazy part about this was. One of my mother's real good friends was there. She come by, and normally, every time I saw this woman, I talked to her because I thought I was close friends with this woman. I went to this woman's house when I was a kid, man. And I'm telling you what, this woman was dynamic. Her name was Willie Mae Massey. She was a real good friend of mine. She come by to school like that one day, saw me crying out there at that tetherball pole one day. And she asked me, what's wrong? I wouldn't say nothing to her, and she found that kind of odd. Well, she went up there and was telling people about it up there at the schoolhouse, and the teachers, when the teacher come up there, said, well, in my class, he's not what you would say the brightest, the smartest apple in the bunch, so to speak. And when I heard that, it made me feel bad. But let me tell you what really happened one time. And Shaggy can back me up on this because he was in the class when this happened that day. But when I was in school, I was footballing. I was footballing and I played band at the same time. But what was so crazy, one day we was in there our band teacher wasn't in there one day. We had a half a day of school, so we didn't do no practicing in there. So they was in there goofing around, horseplay and everything. They was in there actually fighting with others. Not really what you say. Not what you would really say in the band room, actually fighting, but I'm talking about play fighting. Well, what they got to messing with me in there, and Shaggy will back me up on this. These mugs proceeded to pull my britches down in front of about 5 girls in there because I was trying to stick up for myself because they was over there aggravating me and play fighting with me and taking it a little too far, and Shaggy got mad at him, and he almost got suspended for almost having to beat one of them half to death. And Shaggy can vouch for me on that because he was in there that day, the day that happened. And you can imagine that happening in front of about 5 or 6 girls, man. What in the fuck is wrong with you? Excuse my language. I don't like to use the F word in front of women, but you know how that is.
You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South.
Hey, like that country song, shit happened.
For Atlanta,
I just want to say something.
He's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
I just want to say something though.
Digging in for the Rockies.
Me personally, I fucking hate Buddy.
Yeah.
Look, I said I don't like what you fucking Buddy somebody. You don't know what that player does, man. That player could be suicidal.
Yeah.
You fucking want to put somebody.
You know what? And I've said it before. Like when I'll let Shaggy finish, but like I've said before, I didn't mean to cut Shaggy off, but let me say this right quick. I have said this before. The reason this world is the way it is right now, it ain't just because, you know, the Democrats are telling us this, that, and the other. A lot of these shootings that we have at these schools are because of kids that don't know how to keep their fucking mouth shut, and they wanna get these kids. They know that a lot of these kids ain't got all the tools upstairs. They want to get all these kids messed up and talk mess about them, bully them and pick on them. Then when they come back and shoot the school up, nobody wants to everybody wants to blame it's mental health. You're right, it's mental health because these kids get bullied all the time. Why do you think there's a lot of school shootings like there is, and the mental health is involved because the kids bullying other kids? That's why a lot of these school shootings are bully motivated. That's why it's happening around nowadays, people. Damn.
But as I'm saying, can you, like, if y'all have kids, be careful. Go to the principal, go to the school. Do something about it, because, like, this 13-year-old girl named Aubrey, no, it's a 13-year-old girl. She killed herself, she hung herself for bullying.
Got him.
Please stop bullying.
I'm gonna say this.
We played an inning.
Dang.
You may not always that's for your style.
Yeah.
And the principal ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Some of them won't. Now, some of them won't. Some of them will.
Some of them will.
But not all of them.
Yeah.
But you gotta people that don't do a damn thing.
I know where Shaggy's going with that too now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
After me. I went and told my damn principal I was getting a book. When you said, oh no, well you got probably your friend. I'm like, me, your friend? You said, I get a book over here, you talking about your
friend. Hell. And I know who he's talking about, and I know exactly the person he's talking about. That's why I said what I just said right then. I know who Shaggy's talking about right there because that guy right there didn't give a shit. The only other principal we had was the actual principal that give a damn.
Okay, look up Audrey Wyatt. She's 13 years old and she hung herself.
That's why a lot of those shows you see like that. There went my phone in the floor.
A 12-year-old too.
You see nowadays when you go to look in these histories
people taking their own life.
On these people's histories, if you go back and look at this nowadays about people on these channels and stuff, talking about if you're watching
And it's not fun to lose people from suicide, bro.
But here's the crazy part about this. Y'all sit there, every time you hear about a school shooting, you always wonder, well, who was involved. Now, sometimes it's people that don't go to school there that comes back and does it, you know? But sometimes a school-related shooting, 99% of the time, people, I don't know why these people, I know the police and investigators have what they have to do what they have to do as far as investigating it. But when they go back and they dig in that person's past, if you don't find a criminal record in their past, the next thing you should do is talk to some of their close friends, find out was they being bullied. You very rarely hear that about when they talk about these school shootings about kids being bullied. They always say mental health. But if you think about it, that causes mental health problems, is that?
Exactly. And the thing can say about it is this. If you get a bullet in food, if you got a principal that is shitty that don't do shit, and you go back home and tell your mom,
well, hell, the person you talking about, he's just as bad as the damn city manager in the city I live in, motherfucker.
Look, I gotta say, if you
kiss
go back
my ass,
and tell your mom
phone, stop ringing!
And they don't do nothing.
Excuse my language.
My mom and dad, well, my grandmother always did so. Like, I told her I would get a picture and did something. She always did. But,
hello, Elite Visual. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here today.
If you got parents like that don't care about what you do, don't care you get a bullet. I got people that can't get a.
Yeah. Now I want to tell you. Now after that episode happened that time, and to keep on what I was talking about in the band room when I got my pants pulled down in front of them women that time when they was in there horse playing and wrestling in there that day. What was so funny? After I told the principal about it, so see they had a conference about it, and the band director said he was gonna make sure nothing didn't happen again. Well, to make sure it didn't happen, one of my teachers I had third block, one of my teachers that I had third period, I was in the band second period. She found out about it because she had seen me. I went and actually sat in her class with a bunch of seniors. Because of the way I was doing, I skipped the rest of the classes and went and sat. I went to first block. In second block, I'd go and sit in her class and hide out to keep myself from getting in trouble by people because I didn't know what. Because when I told on the people for what they done, I didn't know how they was going to react to it. So that's why I went and hid out in that teacher class. And hey, that's why a lot of the kids that I coach today, their parents were seniors when I started in school. That's how they know me and know what I've been through.
Doyle batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2019.
That was also the short.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
I was getting bullied.
And let me tell you something. And let me tell you something else I saw one day too. Now Shaggy really can back me up on this. When I was playing football, and mine and Shaggy's friend Travis was one of the managers on the football team, they were people that would actually be after him, be bullying him. Well, let me tell you something. Our football team almost didn't have a whole entire team to field for a game because they got to aggravating Travis so bad and bullying him so bad. The whole entire football team almost jumped on the person and beat the best out of that person. That is a true story.
Pick a thing. Yeah.
And that one fouled off.
Like I was saying, I got bullied. All I was going to say. Hell, I got bullied so bad that one of the fucking people pumping my goddamn stomach and then fucking laugh about it. And so I got tired of that shit, right? I got tired of it. I went into the multiple times here and do it there or something. I got tired of it. You know what I did? The next fucking thing I did, I beat his ass.
And then see, here's the problem that I have with. Here's the problem I have with schools nowadays. I mean, you get in trouble for fighting And it makes no sense to me. You get in trouble for fighting because somebody's bullying and picking on you. The principal always says, why didn't you come to me first? Somebody will say, well, I did, but you didn't do nothing about it, so I took matters into my own hands. Just like one time, I had this one guy, right after I come back from school my senior year, he was, I had just come back from school from, my granddaddy died a week before that, and we had just laid him to rest. One of my teachers that I was in class saw my name in the paper. She comes over there, was telling me she had saw my name in the paper. I thought I was in trouble when she come over there, but she was telling me about it. About my death in the family, because she had seen my name in the paper, was giving me her condolences and all that stuff. This person popped off. He knew my granddaddy popped off something about my granddaddy in that classroom. And honey, you told my, ooh boy. It took all I could, cause we was told when I graduated, we was told at the beginning of the school year, if you get in any kind of trouble. No, actually, we was told this in January when we come back to school. If you get in any kind of trouble, you will not graduate. If you get suspended, you will not walk across that field. But what happened was I beat the living daylights out of this man. I put this man in that thing that Chuck Norris does, where he puts people to sleep. And they wanted to suspend me. Well, I sit down with our other principal, Dr. Hall, at the time, and I talked to him about it, and I told him, I said, look, I said, one of my teachers was giving me her condolences for my granddaddy died. I said, the person said that to me.
So sorry, man, my network sucks.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Hey, everybody's network messes up now and again, but what was so bad? Oh, I'm just fine. What was so bad was this person sat there. I said, but he knew my granddaddy and knew how my granddaddy was. And since I just buried my granddaddy, he wants me to get suspended because I just come back from burying my granddaddy. I said, and if anybody says anything to me right now about my granddaddy, I'm liable to explode on them. So what ended up happening was the principal actually saw it my way. And I got suspended for 3 days for putting the boy to sleep. Instead of getting a 10-day suspension going to the ALC because I was graduating, I got a 3-day suspension out of it. But only because the principal saw things my way. He said, well, the boy should have kept his mouth. But the other boy got suspended for 10 days because he was picking on a person that was grieving their family member.
He battled for a long time, but it finished.
So basically, I beat him up for 3 days. And I still got to graduate, even though a lot of people were mad at the fact that I got suspended, but still got to graduate but got to walk. And he told me, he said, look, the principal at that time said, look, y'all are not going to sit there and do this. He said, because, he said, look, he said it because his granddaddy had just died. He was grieving his granddaddy when he beat that man up. So we can't physically hold him responsible because he was grieving. If he wasn't grieving and it was just regularly motivated, then yeah, we could do that. Shit.
Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
That is fool. Buddy is wrong. No matter how you look at it. Get off my ego and sue.
And that's why.
It's wrong.
Yep.
Here comes the heart of the order.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, why I started streaming on YouTube and Twitch, because when I was, like I said, growing up, oh my goodness, it's number 31 on the hit streak. Out of here. Mr. Olsen goes long. It's 2-0 Atlanta.
No, I just saying that Buddy is the worst thing you can do to somebody.
Yep.
If you're gonna be a buddy, then before you talk buddy somebody, see what that person going through. Don't get buddy that person because you want to.
Right.
Because he got better culture, because he nut better, because he got better something. You can't do that.
But what was so bad, but what made it so bad though, not only about my senior year being like that, but what was so bad, now this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what I never understood. I'll never understand this. Even to the day I die, I'll never understand this. But my senior year, I guess they were determined to get me out of there as quick as they could, because It says in the student code of conduct that I had, and I think it's still in there because I have seen the newer version of the code of conduct book one time in the locker room and I read it. Because hey, when the football team's in the weight room and you in there in the locker room by yourself and you didn't want to go over at the weight room, you got to find something to read. So I'm still a big person. I mean, I can stand up right now on camera and show you how big of a person I am. I am a big, heavy-set person, okay? I get it. But let me tell you something crazy.
The 1-1.
It had in our code of conduct book, you can't be wearing sweatpants because, you know, sweatpants is too revealing, you know.
A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on.
Because, see, they reveal too much. See, if you wear sweatpants, or they call them jogging pants, it's too revealing, you know, for men to be wearing something like that. Well, from the time Shaggy started at the high school until the time he graduated, every day during the wintertime, I always wore sweatpants. Well, my senior year of high school, one of my teachers, not one of my teachers, but one of the other teachers saw me wearing them. And one day, she just asked me this one day when I got off the bus. She asked me, she said, something about my pants. Well, I took it with a grain of salt. I didn't know what she was talking about. I just played it off. I just played it off. One day I was in the lunchroom in there eating lunch. And the principal we had in there at that time, Mr. Davis, he was a straight up, you thought, and Shaggy thought, the one that he hated, Willie Wright was bad. Dissing him was worse than him. Way worse than him. He thought he knowed everything. Yeah, let me tell you what this man done. So this man was so stupid. So I'm sitting there in the lunchroom eating. I got up and went to the I had to go to the bathroom, so I got up and went to the bathroom, and I come back and sat down. He called me over and said, "Come here." I said, "What did I do?" He said, I didn't know what when he called me over there, I thought I had done something wrong. Because normally when a principal's standing in there and he sees you do something wrong, you're going to go to the office for it, you know. But I got to watching, I said, what the fuck? I said, when he called me over, I said under my breath, I said, what the fuck? And come to find out, he said, when I got over, I was talking to him, he said, haven't you been warned already? I said, what are you talking about? I said, what are you talking about? I'm just here trying to eat my lunch. He said, one of the teachers around here told me about, hadn't one of the teachers around here been warning you about your pants? I said, look, I've been wearing these ever since 2007. I said, you don't believe me? Go back and ask some of the old. Go in there and ask the principal in there now. He'll tell you. But what was so bad? This man made me go sit in the office now. He made me go sit in the office and wait for him to come from lunch. So I had to go get my book bag. I said, well, I asked him. I said, well, do I need to go to my third block class and get my bag? Then he said, yeah, you do, because you're going to sit out in my office till I come back, which was after third wave lunch. So I go sit out there at the office. Went and told my English teacher, I said, Miss Phillips, I got to go to the principal wants to see me about something. And he said I won't be back in class, so I'm going to get my book bag going. She said, okay. I said, I ain't in no trouble about that. I think it's something they want to talk to me about. I don't know what it is. She said, okay. But what was so funny, when he got in there, he went to hammering on me, talking about my pants, about it being in the code of conduct, and I got into a bad argument with this man.
In the dirt.
But what was so funny, I missed the wrong run. But what was bad, this man asked me what my house phone number was. And embarrassed as I was to be in there in the office at that, hey, little hugger, how you doing there?
Coming home. The relay.
That's 2 out. That's the end of the inning. Only got 1 out of that, and that's good. But this person, he made me just fine. He decided that he wanted me to. He asked me what my home phone number was. I told him, and he got to listening because I used on the answering machine. It's going just fine. I went to he heard my voice on the answering machine. Well, then he decided to leave a message for my dad. Because my dad always used to get off at 2:30, 3 o'clock, come home, and then he would change. If he was on the, normally what he would do is he would get off at 2 o'clock or earlier. He'd come on home and go wait for me at the schoolhouse, or change the vehicle, then come wait on me at the schoolhouse. Now, he did one time come home, take a nap, and then come pick me up at the schoolhouse. 4 home runs against Lorenzen for Ozzie Albies here. But what was so funny about this person is when he done that, my dad got suspicious and called him back thinking about it. He thought I was in trouble. When I got out there to the car that afternoon, you would have thought I was in trouble. Because of the way it sounded on the phone. So my dad, I didn't know this till he told me about this. And the more he told me about it, the funnier it got. But he told me about it. And he was telling me that so he went down there and I had done, after the 3rd block was over, I went on to 4th block to my classroom, was sitting there in the classroom, didn't even know nothing, didn't even know what had went on till I went and got in the car that afternoon.
I'm back.
He said he went down there. My dad said he went down there and he was talking about,
yeah, I'll play that later.
He said that, my dad said that he went in there and was talking to that principal man, and they were talking about my pants, you know, my sweatpants I was wearing. My dad cut that man a brand new asshole. He cussed that man out for everything he was worth, because he said, look, my son has been doing this for all these years. My son's been wearing these for all these years. And now because he's getting ready to graduate, y'all wanting to say that it's wrong for him to wear them. Well,
so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He didn't notice it till I said something about it that afternoon. But let me tell you what I saw that afternoon. So that afternoon when I got in the car, he was telling me about it. Basically, the principal made him have to take me to Walmart and get me some pants before I could come back to daggum school. Yeah. But what was so funny, I got ready to leave. I got ready to leave, and and go home. And as I get in the car, I see a friend of mine standing up there at the front office, at the outside the door, because that's where people got picked up at. You know, the car riders got picked up out in front of school. Just the court. Now, if I was down there in the junior building, like in the ROTC building, my dad would pull down there at the parking lot by the track and pick me up. If I was in the main building, he'd pull up front and pick me up. Well, one of these guys I went to school with, and Shaggy knows him. He was bigger than me. His name was Charlie Golden. And I spotted this. I spotted this out the corner of my eye. I told my dad, I said, wait a minute. I said, before you pull off, I want you to do me a favor. He said, what's that? I said, look up there toward the door, toward that school door to the right, and tell me what you see. He looked, he said, that boy right there, he said, that boy right there's bigger than you is, and he wears sweatpants. I said, exactly. I said, they ain't no pants in the world can fit that old big boy. But so the next day, I just, out of a joke, just a joke kind of way, I asked them. I asked Charlie, I come up to him next day, I said, Charlie. He said, yeah. I said, has anybody, I said, I don't know if anybody said anything to you about it. I know they said something to me about it, but has anybody said anything to you about your pants? He said, what do you mean? I said, you're wearing jogging pants, and I've been wearing jogging pants. I said, heck, the principal and another teacher went off on me for wearing them. He said, no, they ain't said nothing to him. So basically the next day, I went back to the principal's office. And boy, when I found that out, boy, I was hot. I'm talking about I was red as the brim of this cap right here that I got on my head. And I told the principal, I said, I want to ask you a question. I said, this school is supposed to be fair with everybody. Everybody's supposed to be treated fairly in this school. Well, I'm not getting treated fairly. He said, why? I said, how come you had me come to the office yesterday and you talked bad about, I said, you had my dad go buy me some new clothes from the school, from the store, some new pants. I said, when Charlie Golden walking around here wearing jogging pants, and he's way bigger than I am, and y'all ain't said nothing to him. He said, well, he ain't graduating either. I said, so that's what this is about. I said, ever since I've been here, y'all have given me pure fucking hell. I said, but now y'all want to give me pure hell. The year I graduated, I cussed this man out in his office. He didn't do nothing. He wanted to stand up, say something. I said, sit your ass down. I said, if you move again, I will scream. Act like somebody was hurting me. But he sat right there, but let me tell you what's funny that happened to that principal man down by that Mr. Davis. So he was they was out at lunch one day, and it wouldn't have been as funny as it was if a certain person had told me about it. But Timothy Bradham was telling me about it. One of my good buddies, Timothy Bradham, was telling me about it. He said they was at break, and it was coming from break, and a fight broke out over at the dumpster. Said the principal, Mr. Davis, went to break it up. Said that Kendon Carpenter, a guy that I know that lives around him, me and him was good buddies, said that he grabbed the principal and jacked him upside the dadgum dumpster and slammed him head first in the dadgum side of the dumpster door. And I just fell out when he said that. But what was so funny, I used that day, and I said, when I told him, I said, well, what about Charlie pants? I said, Charlie wearing the same thing. I said, he wearing sweatpants too. And they said, yeah, but he makes better grades and he ain't no senior. I said, I wonder how bad that head of yours really hurts. I said, I heard you got your head slammed in the dumpster the other day. I said, I wonder how bad that head really hurts, or is it making you that much more stupider? He run me out of there. He run me out of there, and I went and told Dr. Hall what he said. Yeah. That man wasn't there no more. No doubt about that one. Out of here. So this will be a two-game stream today. 2 games and 1 stream.
Now he's just showing off.
What you doing right now? Play it on YouTube?
Give that man a bat, watch it.
Yeah, I'm sitting on YouTube right now.
Not you. Talk about Selena.
He said Selena, not Hinder.
The inside part of the plate.
Hinder, did you ever answer your phone? I know Darkness said something about you to answer your phone.
To hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Selena.
Wait a minute.
He said Selena.
You said on YouTube?
And now it's Ronald
Shaggy, she ain't paying you no attention. But enough with the sob story. Let's play, shall we? So Acuna's up. We're up 7-1 after a second home run of the game by Matt Olson.
And there's a foul ball.
Oh, by the way, make sure y'all stay.
Actually, 2 people
for May 27 this month, because it's May. New James Bond coming out.
Oh hell yeah! I got my pre.
I thought it was 26, not 27.
No, it is on the 27th.
Oh, okay.
It's going to finish 6. It's finish 6.
Yeah.
Still 1 and 2.
Like I look at it, it say finish 6.
Yeah. But basically, if you order it on the 26th, you won't get to play it till the next day, the 27th, because it'll be at night when it downloads. It'll be after midnight before they release it for you to play it.
Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery.
Well, guys, make sure y'all check out for my first playthrough of James Bond this month, and make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Yeah, because we're all going to be doing, me, Shaggy, and Hinder's all going to be doing the playthrough of James Bond, so y'all be sure to tune into that.
Oh yeah, and don't forget my boy Filter will also be going to in their party to do that. And he also got a James Bond pre-order. So he be going to.
Talking about Twizzler?
Yeah. He also gonna be playing the game with us.
There's a swing and a drive. That one
so it won't just be 1 fiend going. Not 2, not 3, gonna be 4 fiend going that day.
He's in at second.
Cause Twizzler is on. Twizzler Gang happens to be on Twitch.
Nice game here. That's his second.
Yeah, he can fish. And he'll fish at fish.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check out there was 2 comments already made on that. short that I did earlier. One of them was Henders. I read that, and I didn't read the other one. I didn't even know there was two. I know there was one, but it didn't show up on my phone as two. Till I sat down and went to looking. Damn it.
All right, so you want to play some Roblox?
This to third, Castro.
Yeah, let's play some Roblox.
To first,
ah!
And that is out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the top.
Welcome back, Doc.
Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Manager out of the dugout.
Hey guys, make sure y'all stay tuned in September because we got the upcoming Marvel's Wolverine game too. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Hender done two of them.
That too.
And guys, make sure y'all stay tuned because we might do a GTA preparation stream before the release of GTA 6, so we might be able to do that.
Also want to bring that up as well. I know tomorrow we're doing our Nitro broadcast tomorrow, plus our Braves broadcast. As I said before, hey George, how are you? Nothing. How about yourself? We're doing our, like I said, we're doing
Stream going.
just fine. We're doing 2 streams today, and then well, this is one stream, but it's 2 games in one stream. But tomorrow, according to what my schedule is on Tuesday, if I don't have to go into work Tuesday, which I probably won't, but we'll do. I'm thinking about doing our baseball stream tomorrow night at 9:30 after Raw goes off, because I'm gonna be doing it 10 or 11 o'clock when I come in. We'll be doing our Nitro broadcast.
Oh, guys,
and then I'll have to go to practice.
And guys, next month we got the upcoming Fortnite season as well. And also don't forget, because in June, we may have the new Fortnite season coming out in June next month. Don't forget, you know what next month it is, right? Next month is going to be the State of Play month.
Yep.
So we're going to be looking at the State of Play.
That's nice.
But what's so funny is that we're going to be... So, on Friday, I want to bring this up before I start throwing pitches. This Friday, there will be no... There'll be a morning stream Friday, but there won't be no Yep, happy Sunday, happy new month. That's right, it is the month of May.
Just one extra base hit for him.
It's graduation month for all the seniors all the seniors in Alabama graduate this month.
And there's one down.
But
It's frustrating for
this Friday night, there will be no GTA stream this Friday night. I have, I know I did something different this Friday night, but there will be no stream at all this Friday night. I'll be doing on...
So what the hell happened when I was gone?
On this Friday night, I will not be in town. I will be out of town at a concert. So I will not be doing any streaming except Friday morning when I come in from work. So you're welcome.
So what the hell happened when I was gone?
The only thing I remember is you told Hinder to answer his phone. Then he come in the party after you said that. We didn't even know you had left.
Throw on to Olsen.
2 down.
The 5th inning moving along, 2 quick outs. Next.
Marion.
So is your mom?
Ryan Ritter.
Strike the Ritter.
Proud of his outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is a
I know the last start he had against the Phillies, Swellenbach, he didn't do good at all. Had an ERA over 4 after that game, and now popped it up Riley.
Riley moving under it.
Inning over.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7-1.
7-1.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Matt Olson not 1, but 2 home runs in this game to extend his home runs up to 18 for the season. And then Ryan McCullough got his 8th of the season. And a throw had thrown him out at home.
Yeah.
I completed showcase in the island in my ways.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I finished all of them.
And here
Good.
I finally do not need to suffer anymore.
But let me ask you this, Doc. Look at, you could have doing the gauntlet.
Mav 001 Pro, how are you doing, Mav? Thank you for tuning in.
Doing the whole gauntlet on hard.
I did the gauntlet.
I'm fine, just fine, just fine.
On easy.
Wow, really
Okay,
impressive.
it's on hard. Okay, you saying it's difficult, remember?
Out towards left center.
But I did do it.
Tomorrow is going to be Boogie Day on Nitro. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
And next for Atlanta.
So wait, was that easier for you to do the gauntlet? Was it easier for you to do the whole...
I had to do it 5 times because I kept
A line drive almost at the umpire base hit. Let's go.
I have been playing as AJ Leo.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying.
I love AJ Lee.
Drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
So our offense, the last 13 games, our offense has had 7.4 runs a game average. 347 average and 43 homers.
Not gonna lie, this is me when I crashed out last year. How I crashed out. How at the Game Awards, how I crashed out that fucking Dispatch never won because Dispatch got fucking robbed
by Expedition 33. Shaggy said Expedition 33 should have never won no game, no award.
Not them goddamn many.
Bruh, Dispatch should have won last year. Like, I got so pissed that it didn't win. I was like, what the fuck, man? So you rather take that over than Dispatch? Oh my god, what is the point about this?
Not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Damn, bro. Like, is this a competition with games winning? Like, which one was fucking better? Like, come on, man. I'm sick of that shit.
Edward Julian. Yeah.
I really hope this Game Awards does really good this year. I better hope it does.
First base runner since the 3rd inning.
So far, State of Play's been good so far, and even
Well, Hinder, do you think we're gonna get that Life is Strange is gonna get? Somebody asked me on Twitch, do we think Life is Strange will get get any awards at the Game Awards?
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the newest Life is Strange game that came out this year, which is Reunion. So, I mean, hey, if Reunion does win this year, maybe that Hannah Tell, if you know who Hannah Tell is, she was the voice actor of Max Caulfield. So I think I do see Hannah Tell and Rihanna DeVries as Chloe Price. I see both of them coming at the Game Awards this year. If Reunion does win or not.
This one in the air.
So we gotta wait and see.
Under it, and there's one down.
I mean, here's the thing. Speaking about the votes, guys, make sure y'all vote in December this year, because that's where the next Game Awards will be happening. And you could choose a winning game, like which game that could win this year for the Game Awards. So
I tell you what we ought to do. We ought to try something. I've been thinking about this too, ladies and gentlemen. We ought to try something where we can do a stream. Whatever game wins the Game Awards, if it's a game that we like, we ought to stream that game as the award winner.
And here's the thing, guys. There's some games I'm gonna be voting this year. Here's the thing: if a game does really good, here's the thing: I'm gonna vote Marvel's Wolverine, James Bond, and I'm gonna be voting, of course, Life is Strange Reunion. I'll be voting that as well. And plus, if John Wick does come out this year, I can maybe vote for John Wick too. So I'm gonna be voting James Bond, John Wick, GTA 6, Marvel's Wolverine, and Life is Strange Reunion. I'll be voting for those. And also, I haven't played Resident Evil Requiem yet, but I might be playing that soon. So after I finish that, I'll maybe vote Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh, it's gonna win some awards at the Game Awards. I can promise you that. There's no way it can't. There's no way it can't.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
There's no way that it can't.
Dude, I swear to God, I better hope and pray that when somebody votes Life is Strange Reunion is...
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing,
and guys,
the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count.
If we all do vote Life is Strange Reunion this year, we better hope that Hannah Tell and Rihanna DeVries both show up at the Game Awards. They better show up.
I think they will.
If my theory is correct, if that happens, oh man.
Panda, what are you gonna do if you find out that it's that? What if they go to the Game Awards and Life is Strange don't even get nominated for nothing?
Ah, man, I don't know.
Hender said, "I'll quit watching the Game Awards, period, if that happens."
Here's the thing, even, you gotta remember, here's the thing, even I know that Double Exposure was a massive failure. Here's the thing, Double Exposure was the only game I did not like in the Life is Strange series. What?
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
oh, doing good, what's up?
But they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
I think she forgot what she was going to say.
Now he
I forgot what I forgot what I was going to say.
Troy Johnston.
Troy Johnston.
And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line.
And
nice job of staying in this
back as I was saying earlier, I don't know if some of y'all did play Life is Strange Double Exposure before. I think some of y'all may have before, because even that's not one of the best games in the series. I mean, it's kind of a good game, but it's not the best, but... yeah, I mean...
Wait, what happened?
What?
Someone watch me.
Man on second, 2 down.
Who?
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I like it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Oh.
Sets him down.
See you
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, if y'all enjoying this stream right now, I want y'all to type what is your favorite Life is Strange game of all time. Which one are y'all gonna pick? Are y'all gonna pick the first game, Before the Storm, second game, True Colors, Double Exposure, or Reunion? Okay. Which one is y'all's favorite so far?
Okay.
Do it. Okay. Well, you should.
Here we go.
Pink bottom.
Digs in now.
Now do this. Pink. Right
Wait
here.
a minute.
Blonde.
That one not close. 0-1. Schwellenbach into his 8th inning of work singing.
He's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Kenny
Tosses to
Baum.
first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
Kenny Baum.
His slider has been really impressive.
Kenny Baum. What about
him?
The hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Has he done any kind of more as to what's going to be in the next season yet on the next season pass? He ain't done no video yet?
No, he don't. He don't care about what. I mean, he got the whole seeking, but somebody say he don't care about.
Harris.
Yeah.
Beat on it.
AJ Lee for
The only thing he cares about is Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy.
I'm going to do AJ Lee versus AJ Lee.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break.
Well, you can do that?
Those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
Mommy?
Fulford, the batter now as he
Strike
swings
one.
and misses for strike one.
After this game, we're going to pause and take about a 15, 20-minute break. And then we'll be back with Game 2. Spencer Strider will finish it off in this series as we look to, if we win this one, we can go for the sweep. We would have had it last week, but we lost it in the last inning to the Tigers. Tomorrow's game with the Seattle Mariners, I'll be on the hill in Game 1 of that series. Ain't that a shocker? Got him! Run it in on the hands. And since it's 7-1, I'm gonna let Schwelly continue. Why not? He's only give up one run.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more.
AJ Lee versus AJ Lee.
Edouard Julien.
So that tells you Dark has finished the entire. She finished the entire. She didn't run the gauntlet though, did she?
Julien wants to
I finished the full gauntlet and the showcase.
It was a ball. Good eye.
I finished both.
Their challenges.
See there, Shaggy. She beat the gauntlet. That means you couldn't beat the gauntlet.
I beat the gauntlet and the
Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
To get on.
I don't even care about the gauntlet like that, man. I just like doing the. I know doing the showcase and all that shouting, bro. That's why I get the weekend to do the my wife and the showcase. Like I love it.
Oh yeah, some of y'all asked me, or some people may wonder why I have not been streaming lately. Well, because I was just lazy, as always.
And ain't no game about the scene right now.
Hallelujah.
But
AJ Lee versus AJ Lee. I want who's gonna win.
Tell y'all what though.
Here comes the old
y'all want to see a theme so bad.
And that drops in for a strike.
So wherever my friend Henry get his second screen out, or get his the thing that he needs,
from a top level guy like this.
It will be a screen.
First in time. Rockies down to their final out.
It will be a screen on a game I like to call Woo Jones Falling Down.
Yo,
I will be streaming that game.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna do it. I think while I stream the game, I think I want to try to get the platinum as well for that game.
Braves win. They take the first two games
guys,
on the series.
I think there's going to be some
game.
separate parts about the stream for that game, so there's going to be some separate parts. So we might do a part 1 stream with the game. We'll maybe do like a 4 or 5 hour stream with the game. It probably won't be a long one. And maybe for part 2, we'll maybe do
Braves get Spencer Schwellenbach goes to 2-1. Lorenzen goes 3-3. And here's a recap of the Game 2 highlights are right now. Here's a recap. There's Olson's first home run. That was home run number 17 on the day. Ryan McCullough's 8th as he got his right there. Throwing him out at home just to leave it at 1 run. And then there's Olson's 2nd home run. That's his 3rd of the series because I think he hit 1 in game 1. Then Acuna with the final out. Braves 7 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Rockies 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Matt Olson, player of the game. He's 2 for 3 for 4 with 2 homers and a double. Swellenbach, the complete game. No walks, 6 strikeouts, 1 earned run in the 3rd inning. Better than his last start that he had. We'll be right back with the final game of this series. The man who's starting today for the actual Atlanta Braves will get his start also. That'll be the one and only Spencer Strider. And then tomorrow it'll be me and Logan Gilbert in game 1 of the Mariner series. But we'll be right back. So y'all just stay right with us. Don't move. or do I need to ask questions?
What?
Huh? I said, what are you bitching about? We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Shaggy. What are you talking about? All right, so it's the third and final game. All right, Coors Field. Uh-oh. Rain. So Strider's up. Here's your lineup. And here's your pitching matchup. 1 walk and 26 strikeouts for Strider. 13 walks for Dollander with 18 strikeouts at 13 walks.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado.
19 and 15 against the 15 and 19 Rockies. Braves looking for the sweep today. Hope they can get it.
I'm John Shop. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on.
Braves won 5-3 in game 1, and then they won 7-1 yesterday. Hello, Clara. 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4. Excuse me.
First pitch coming your way next.
How are you doing, man?
Oh, excuse me.
Today's starter for Colorado.
Just fine.
Dollander, just about to get under.
And yourself, so Dollander. Four-seamer, slurve, cutter, sinker, and circle change. So nothing on the events right now that we've had. I gotta lock this down on my event box. Okay. So let's try it out. Well, we've got more not followers, excuse me. We have Harper 3. We have James _boy 3 follows me. Harper _340. And Clara has followed me. Thank y'all. Up to 96 followers now. This is the second game today of our. It's going just fine. Going just fine. We're waiting on we're waiting on some more subs bits, donations, subscriptions, you name it. We're waiting for it here. So hey. Okay, let's get it started.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
In the left field base hit. Right out the gate. And here's the Braves lineup. As manager Walt Weiss will throw it out. Here is Drake Baldwin.
Acuna dives back in. Acuna runs.
Acuna takes off.
And the throw bounces, tag out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single.
Man.
Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw.
Foul ball.
Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Just settling in here.
26 hits this series and 6 home runs for the Braves. Olsen had 2 yesterday.
And that one is inside.
2-0 to 2-1 to Baldwin. Fly ball for Drake. Foul. We had a chance the other day to sweep the Tigers and we didn't do it. We lost at the end of the tail end of the ball game. And there's another one, 2-2.
Got him.
Meesky. 101 on that one. Here comes Matt Olson.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Here's the lineup for the Braves.
Guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ryan Stroud.
Yep. In left field. And Matt Olson's at third, playing at third, playing third, batting first base. Has a
one of the stars in the win yesterday.
He has a 31 game hitting streak, 18 homers, 2 homers yesterday. One in ball, no strikes. Way inside, almost got him. 31 game hit streak.
And it's fouled
Tipped
away.
it foul.
Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. 2 down, nobody on.
I don't know why it showed me on that one right there because, hey, I'm not pitching today. Strider's pitching. It showed me on the lineup screen with the long beard me. I ain't pitching till tomorrow again in Seattle at T-Mobile.
That one missed.
3-1.
Stroud on deck for Atlanta.
The 3-1 to Olson.
And that's ball 4.
You know,
ball 4 walked him.
That outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
I'm going to take my camera down and we're going to join back in.
Major League Baseball is on.
No runs on a hit and left one thanks to walk. Here's Strider making his 4th game he started. He's been in the bullpen. 4.73 ERA, 1 walk, and 26 strikeouts.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on.
He's give up a good number of home runs this season. Let's look at it. 8 home runs. Most on the team, but 8 home runs he's give up. Now, he's give up those. All of those have been in. All of those but one have been relief appearances.
Road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there
Strike
on
one.
the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bare hands it. Tough play. And he beats it. He's safe. Singy, that was a close play.
They're going to challenge it.
Like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure.
We're going to challenge and we're going to see if he is safe or if he's out.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way. Next to him,
okay, I'm back.
Me too.
Strike 1.
Except for the actual challenges on the balls and strikes. Now those challenges stay.
0-2 now.
0-2.
Yes, guys, I will be pre-ordering my James Bond this month. I'll be pre-ordering it probably like around Friday. I'll pre-order it.
God, I'm going to strike him out.
Yeah.
Time to check out the
This Friday
lineup.
I'll do it.
And so far this year, this has
Okay,
not been a
but
very
you
good
still gonna pre-order.
offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level if you're going to produce.
Dog
You gonna
left-
get it before they come out, right?
Dog left the party.
Some tough offenses as well.
Yeah.
Makes the grab.
Yeah, Dark left the party.
Every day during batting practice, these
Oh,
outfielders
so
get
then-
about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Challenge that. It looked like that was. See, we still got 2 challenges on ABS.
And on further review, it was
He did hit the corner of the zone. Strike 1. Thanks to me, I got both challenges left.
The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Strike 2.
Beck wants to challenge.
He gonna challenge us and he gonna be wrong.
And after review,
What?
it was a ball. Good eye.
What?
So they've still got both their challenges.
You serious? Are you serious?
1-1 now.
I thought it was a strike. There's 0-2. 1-2, excuse me.
Oh,
crazy.
Are you gonna be streaming Uncharted?
Swing and
got him.
Struck him out, and that is that.
Inning over.
Hey,
Scoreless after 1.
What?
You want to fight that game right now, or you want to wait?
Shaggy, what was you screaming about in here a while ago?
My damn phone would be fucking good. My fucking neighbor was calling me.
Back in the ballpark where we're on.
Who was calling you?
One of my neighbors.
Neither team is backing down.
Damn.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong
It
end
would
of
be
a
fucking
sweep.
stupid.
One team, it's about
One ball, no strikes to McCullough. Last 10 games, 3 homers, and he's doubled that through his 6 RBIs.
Hit hard but foul.
And fouled him off.
I think some of y'all did say that y'all did tell Johnny the stream Life is Strange 2 right before the storm, whatever.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense
man.
a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next.
Here's Austin Riley up.
Here's Austin Riley.
You're gonna be what?
Side, foul territory.
Nothing but a liar.
Grab 2 away now.
Shaggy said, "Don't, please don't."
Here's the center fielder,
Shaggy.
I'm not gonna mention a certain. I'm not even gonna mention a certain person's name anyway. But
nothing but a liar. Shaggy said, "Don't start. Don't not start that."
No, I'm not saying.
I'm talking about. I was saying Shaggy was telling me not to start it because I was singing that song. He don't want to get it stuck in his head.
They got what is stuck in my head?
Why? Because I started singing it?
No, I was looking to it this morning.
Oh Lord! I called Shaggy's bluff on that.
Climb back into this at bat.
All right, what you got, Hinder?
About
I'm
this. Not gonna mention.
Well, you ain't got to mention, but you can mention what was posted.
Yeah, it starts with an S.
I need to go make a video.
Okay, what another TikTok?
It does start with an S though.
Yeah.
You know the S on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He posted a video about Diane earlier.
About what?
He posted a video about Diane. He posted a video about the love of my girlfriend Diane. He deleted the video after that.
You sure he deleted it or they took it down?
No, he deleted it.
Oh.
Because he didn't want nobody to hear it.
Except you heard it.
Except for me, because I heard it. I mean, I was gonna get it screen recorded on that, but it seems like I couldn't get it. He was saying something about, like, here's the thing, audience, stop thinking that I'm using Diane. Here's the thing, I would never cheat on Diane, never in my life. I love her so much. I would do anything for that girl.
Oh, basically, he tried to say that one of us created that fake account that come in there in our broadcast that time, in my broadcast that time.
Our man, Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size.
Yeah, he's denying about a... He's denying about a fake account that where... You remember that one time, that stream where he came in, where he told Shaggy to go back to the cotton field and stuff?
He explained that last night in his broadcast. I could have really socked it to him by saying that was racism right there, racism, bullying, all in one video. I could have got his whole entire channel taken down last night. But the person that was in here last night, though, their YouTube channel did get striked twice last night. So,
shit, that means they have one more strike left, do they?
Because it got struck twice. Because somebody reported for calling us the P word. That Jamie Walter for calling us the P word. And then I got them after they said what they said about me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Here's the thing, those two losers last night on their live stream, those two losers, I swear, they think they could win over us.
They'll do it again.
They think they could win, but we won.
On the ground to third, Riley. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
And guys, don't even think about this freaking winning. And plus,
hello, Emily. How are you? Emily Smith-yo.
And by the way, Chet, I did hear the person said last night that starts with an S. He said that I'm a better Uncharted player compared to Johnny.
Yeah, right. When, ladies and gentlemen, if you go and look at this man, talking about Stevie the G16's YouTube channel, he done Uncharted 4. He done Uncharted 4 stream.
We'll move to the third with no.
He done an Uncharted 4 stream, and he done it on crushing difficulty. And it took him 3 hours to do the water bucket puzzle. It only took me an hour and a half. I was on hard difficulty and done it.
In this series, as we check out the numbers.
Yeah.
This guy's sink has
last night,
it's almost like a split finger fastball.
Where Star said on OG's broadcast that he's a better Uncharted player than me.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
How are you doing today?
I am just fine. How about you? Thank you for the follow. I'm sure you did give a follow. I'm sure of it.
And he also said that, here's the thing, Chad, don't think Johnny is a better person, but remember me, Chad. I'm a better person compared to Johnny.
In the air to left side. Settles under this one, and there's one down.
I know why he took that down for. I know why he took that down for. He figured if he put that up there, one of us would come in there and say something about it. If truth be told, he probably did think that.
And he also did admit something earlier before he even took it down for himself. I was going to get the fucking screen recorded, too. I was going to get it, but I was too late. Because I heard him something right at the end. He's saying that, oh, don't forget, guys, if I ever do see Diane one day, she will be mine forever, and she will be my queen for the rest of my life.
Not if a certain other individual has it his way, he won't. See, that's what I can't understand, ladies and gentlemen. Last night, when all that mess went on last night, where
the 1-1 is fouled off.
They were trying to criticize me because we called Mighty Shark's sister fake, but she is fake. Cause y'all heard the voice changer he was using.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 9.
And the screenshot and if anybody looked at it last night, look at my Twitch story from last night. I posted the screenshot that he sent me Friday night on my Twitch story, which has, that was Lucy's first time. That was Friday night on there because I typed it in at 10 o'clock Friday night after it went off. That's how I knew. And he tried to deny that. So basically now, he had Star in there after being friends with him last night. But let me tell you something funny. I tried to tell that man, talking about OG, or better yet, Mighty Shark. I tried to tell this man, you are messing up Star. I said, Star is on probation. I said, Star's on probation with Diane's family because if y'all get in here and get to talking about Cool Girl, that's going to make Star have to break up with Diane, and you're deliberately trying to break Star and Diane up like Shaggy said last night. He's deliberately trying to do it, where he thinks he's going to slide in and get Diane talking about OG, but that's never going to happen. I told Cousin today that will never happen. Here's Acuna up.
He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Fly ball.
Big drop.
There's
is it out of here?
There's the thing, guys.
It is out of here.
Here's the thing. He would always Pete's saying too that he's saying that, well, here's the thing, guys, none of you guys can't stop me. Diane belongs to me always.
He's starting to get too sure of himself.
And also, he said in the stream, not in the stream, in the short video I meant, he said that, here's the thing, if anybody tries to take away Diane from me, I will kill these bastards.
Really? That's like, you should have, now that's when you should have reported it. That's when you should have reported it right then about the threat.
Here's the thing, I tried to record it, I tried to get it, but it didn't work. I tried to get it, but he took it down too soon after that.
Because he had used threatening language in there and he didn't want his channel to get terminated, so that's why he done it. But let me tell y'all something funny, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, I found this out earlier. So while I was sitting down eating lunch after the episode I put on, as I was telling at the first beginning of the broadcast about how these two bullied me last night, by talking about this birthmark on my head that I got. But let me tell you what's so funny. So I was sitting at lunch today after church. I went after church. I was sitting at a restaurant eating. All of a sudden, I look at my Snapchat and I got a message on there. How she knowed about it, I do not know. Talking about my cousin Diane, how she knew about it, I don't know. But she told me not to kill myself. But what was so funny that I laughed at Diane about? She said because of Star last night, that I'd done that because of Star. I said, well, it wasn't. I said that was only the one comment he said was the only thing that was said about. I said the only thing he said was that they're at the end of it. That was the part that made me do it. But like I told her, my was the main ringleader in it. I said, but she said,
if y'all did listen to Mighty Shark Extreme, also Star was saying that last night, not the fact that Star was talking about his fucking birthmark. He did mention that, but he also did said a second thing too. He said that plus Johnny's a fat ass and he needs to go lose some weight at the gym.
And the bad part about it is, what tickled me is what Diane told me. She said after I heard about that, she told Star that he needs to break up with OG. So basically, she decided she wanted to leave the friend group, talking about on Instagram, because she thought it was her fault, and I told her it wasn't her fault. But basically, I made a believable story to Shaggy and them. I made a real believable story. I said, well, Diane's leaving the friend group on Instagram because she thinks she was the cause of that last night. And she said also, but I was kidding with Shaggy when I told him this, but I told him that she told me that
hello?
Yes.
I didn't know that he said that.
What?
Star?
According to Diane, this is what Diane told me on Snapchat. She said, I gotta pull it up first, hang on. People. Not y'all about something to take my phone. She said, I said, yeah, she said, please stop trying to kill yourself. Who said I would get old because I'm old for that. But I said, no,
Ninth inning coming
Wait a
up.
minute, what
It's
is...
the Braves 4 and the
Oh,
Rockies.
One to go.
Oh, I can figure this out. Damn it.
Oh, shit.
What you playing?
Field.
No, I'm looking for, no, I was looking for
That's up to you.
something. What's up to me?
And here comes Mark Wohlers making his 21st appearance. He's 0-4 with a 3.60 ERA. Lefties are batting 2 1/4, while righties are batting 2.70. 3.60 ERA. He gave up 4 runs in his last. The last time he pitched was in Game 3 of the Tiger series, which we lost it in the last inning. He gave up 4 runs in that inning to get his ERA back to a 3.6. But we're gonna get that back down. So
we'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Oh. Hey,
looking
Babbitt.
for the league-leading 15th save here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
One set for Joey.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
She's dyeing her hair.
And this is very likely the last
He already
chance
did that,
he
got
has
it?
to keep his
She
hitting
already
streak
did
alive.
it.
Oh.
I think I can see her head. Oh,
I already dyed my hair too, so
Right
I
there
dyed
for
the
a
tips.
strike.
yeah, your hair look good.
Got him.
Stuck him out.
Like,
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over
it's
as
red
soon as it
with,
started.
like-
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least
I
I seen your
something
sister hair
off,
too.
extend that
Her hair look good too.
with a
I
layoff
wanted
that
to like
pushed it
dye
up.
my whole hair, but my mom would not let me.
High
You wanted
fly
what?
ball lifted in the air,
She
right
wanted
field.
to dye her whole hair, but her mother told her no.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Blaine Prim.
She said she wanted to be
Please
a
give me
hot.
space.
She said she wanted to be a hot blonde because blondes have more fun.
What?
Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider.
I
down
did
there.
help
He
you.
wants to get the hitter thinking fastball.
See you later, alligator. Braves win. Get the sweep of the Rockies.
Everything, some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense, and some
Get out the brooms. Get out the brooms. It's sweep day, baby. 4-2 your final.
Picks up the win and picks up a sweep.
The sweep.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't do that.
Why?
No, not you.
Ah, damn. Well, I'm going to criticize it regardless.
So, Nita,
Why?
was that you saying that a while ago?
Yeah. Why? Jesus takes the wheel.
Texas season.
No, don't wonder, moment.
The first time.
Nothing but a liar. Don't. I ruined the moment.
Kendall.
Nothing but a liar.
Ow, you idiot! Okay, bet.
I think Hinder left the party, didn't he?
Well, no, I'm still here. What's up?
No.
You know, pay that song now. Pay that song. Pay that song now.
So Strider goes 6 innings, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs,
Which
no
one?
walks.
Whatever.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah,
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
I was trying to be nice. Leave me
Well,
alone.
ladies and gentlemen, that will do
I
it
was
for our
being
broadcast
nice,
today. I
okay?
hope y'all
Leave me alone.
enjoyed it. I know I did. We'll see y'all back here tomorrow for
Oh, Charger
WCW
right now
Monday
anyways, 'cause my phone
Nitro.
is down
Don't
to,
forget to like, share, subscribe
what
if
is
you're
it,
on YouTube.
15%?
If you're
You
on
doing
Twitch,
your
follow us on the old Twitch channel.
My speaker needs to be charged.
With that being said, I'll see
Dang it.
y'all tomorrow.
Dang
Hope y'all
it.
had a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Peace out.